And Ryan, can you tell us what makes your offer special or different?
Yeah. So aside from just, being your general CPA, I specialize in construction, and part of that is, doing construction tailored accounting because construction requires its own it has its own accounting rules essentially. So one of those being percentage of completion for revenue. And a lot of bookkeepers and accountants either are not aware of it or just neglect it because it is pretty tedious work if you don't have a process set up for it and you're not geared for serving construction clients. So like for revenue or percentage of completion for revenue, like if you don't do it properly, it causes what I call fool's gold. So basically, I see a lot of general contractors, especially as well as subs, they'll collect an upfront deposit. They know in the back of their minds that not all of that's theirs, right? So that they know they're going to have to at least pay a portion of that back. And what happens is that, they kind of forget about, some of those more subtle liabilities. Like if they have employees, workman's comp's often forgotten about, as well as any payroll taxes and stuff like that. Because they only think about like the net amount of their employees' pay or the gross amount, but not the additional, taxes and insurance added on top of that. And so by the time, towards the end of the project, they run out of money and they still got some work to do, people to pay. And it's like, oh no, I'm out of money. And then they got to contribute more money. Usually that means go getting more jobs, robbing Peter to pay Paul sort of deal. So, I mean, that's one thing right there. I offer that tailored accounting to prevent, that fool's gold kind of syndrome. And the second thing would be that I do, I offer my clients, the option to where I will assist them with bidding jobs, creating those estimates, as well as dealing with change orders. Because change orders, I mean, that's another, common pitfall is that they don't know how to deal with them, and, basically price them out properly and whatnot. And a lot of contractors will lose money on the change orders. And so, between all those kind of, I guess you could call them just tasks, it's like that is where I think, my real value add is there because I never met a CPA that helps bid jobs and deal with change orders as well.
Yeah, it's definitely a unique industry with even on the lending side, I remember all of the rules were different for construction. And so I'm so glad to have met you and looking forward to introducing you to lots of folks that I know that you can make a difference and help.
Yeah. And thanks again for having me, Jessica. I appreciate it.